So many things were blocked by either this admin or the states from being imported that it led to shortages. That's false. Shortages were caused because American corporations stiffed American workers. American corporations said a Chinese worker, a Vietnamese worker, a Filipino worker will charge pennies on the dollar than an American worker. And therefore, I will offshore to build my products in China. I will build my products in the Philippines. I'll build my products elsewhere. But it gets deeper. So after I build my products over there, I stiff the American worker by offshoring to these foreign lands. I start to build a product over there, so I create a supply chain. Every day, a ship full of containers that contain all the products that we build by foreign workers to bring into the United States from monies we denied to the American workers. After we bring those containers in, we said we can even be more efficient. We can even take more money away. How do we do that? We create something called JITI, just-in-time inventory. And in creating JITI, what did we do? We said, we are not going to keep inventory because inventory standing there not sold cost us money. So as that ship is in the middle of the ocean, we're using that small inventory to sell in Walmart, in Sears, and all these places. And when those products are starting to run out, that new ship that is in the middle of the Atlantic or the Pacific finally makes it to Long Beach, California, finally make it to Galveston, Texas, or Houston, Texas, finally make it to New Orleans, finally makes it to New York. And as those trucks go to the docks to move all those products to the locations where there's really no inventory. That works great if you don't have wars. It works great if you don't have pandemics. It works great if you don't have storms. But guess what? The same corporations that want that sort of a process, just-in-time inventory to work, are the same corporations that don't want to invest into stopping pandemics, don't want to invest into stopping wars. How do you stop wars? Make sure that the countries that would have been warring against each other are funded. How do you stop storms? Make sure that we have green technology to start mitigating the creation of massive storms. So the same companies that want just-in-time inventory don't do anything to mitigate pandemics, wars, or storms, or terrorism. And then when one or many of those things occur, it creates a supply chain problem. Who is at fault for the supply chain problem? The private sector. The people who created just-in-time inventory, offshoring, and the refusal to pay taxes to mitigate pandemics, wars, and climate change. It is so simple. And then they create lies. We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead, number one, subscribe to our channel, and number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.